In today's video, I will show you the forehand and backhand slice lob. I will go through the steps on how to hit the perfect slice lob and why you should use it and when you should use it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Patrik Broddfelt, a tennis coach in Norway. I believe this is the first lob you should learn because when you're practicing with your partner and they want overheads, this is a perfect one to learn, to master, so you can hit nice, perfect lobs to your partner. It's difficult to hit topspin lobs and the ball flies everywhere. I also use this shot a lot when I play matches competition, so I will go through when you can use it and why you should use it. It will be the same grip on both forehand and backhand slice lob. It's a continental grip, this one here. So when you're making this shot, it's important that you're standing sideways and making contact a little bit further back. You notice my string's a little bit open now, and then I continue lifting upwards. It's what I see a lot of beginners do is hitting with the wrist. The racket goes all over the place. So you need a stable wrist here. You can have a little movement in a racket like this, but you should be quite stable here. And yeah, as I said, you make contact a little bit further back than your normal shot. Racket strings pointing up, and then you're lifting your shoulder forward and up. I would always try to aim this shot towards the opponent's backhand, so they have to hit an overhead backhand or into the middle of the court, a little bit towards the backhand side. So when you're hitting this shot, it's important to hit with the legs, okay? So loading on the back foot here and hitting with your body, legs, and letting the racket go through. It's really easy to take fast shots. For example, your opponent is hitting overhead, it's really fast, and you just hit like a volley, blocking it up again. And then you will have the perfect lob. Another way you can do it is you have to run out here. You play more defense. You want to throw it up at your opponent. Let's see if they can hit an overhead. Many beginners, intermediate players won't be able to hit that overhead, and they probably miss, and you won the point. Or you get an easy overhead, and you can finish the point off. So don't be afraid to just throw the ball up. You don't have to hit that massive topspin lob like the pro players are doing. Another time you can use that slice overhead is when you're moving forward. Like I said, on a topspin lob, you want to do that when you're moving backward. It's difficult to hit the topspin lob when moving forward, but you can hit and slice lob moving forward. So if you get the ball low, you have to move forward a couple steps. You see your opponent is really close to the net, then throw that ball up, okay? But do it this way, the slice way. Difficult to hit this shot, you will probably go too far. So that's when you use the slice as well. The backhand slice overhead is exactly the same as the forehand. For many people, it might be easier because if you have learned the backhand slice correct. So what you would do here is the same. You start here, make contact, and then you go up. So you're lifting the arm up more this way. Same grip and everything. You lift. Same if it comes really fast, just block it, lift it up. Make sure you're sideways to the net. I will use this backhand defensive lob when I have to move out, far out here. I see my opponent to the net. I throw it up, cross court, aiming for that backhand overhead. The nice thing, you can slide out with your right foot here, if you're right-handed, and be here and lift it up. Doesn't have to be deep or perfect. Just hit up in middle court, a little bit cross, and probably will win the point. I will also do this backhand slice if I move forward. I see my opponent is really close to the net. I'll lift it up that way. Learn how to hit a proper backhand and forehand slice before trying the topspin one. And like I said, if you're practicing with a partner and you want to practice the lobs, it's a perfect way to use this grip, and they get perfect overheads to practice on the whole time. You will also strengthen that hammer grip for the serves, volleys, the backhand slice. So keep practicing on that grip. Don't neglect it. Like I said, I use this a lot in doubles, for example. If I'm standing here and I want to lob the net player, I see them always rush into the middle or something, or my opponent has a really good serve, I just block it this way and make a lob. Doesn't have to be fancy. It's more difficult if a hard serve comes against you and you want to hit that topspin lob. It's really difficult, so it's much easier to just block it over your opponent. And then, if I don't hit the overhead, you take a net, you get an easy overhead. So go out and practice on the forehand backhand slice lob. And if you haven't watched my other video about the topspin lob, I will link it right up here that you can watch later on. Until then, I'll see you next time.